Cruise secrets that cruise lines use to trick passengers. Ever felt like your cruise line was just a little too friendly? Like maybe, just maybe, they weren't telling you everything? Yeah, they're not. From sneaky spa upsells to secret surveillance, cruise lines have turned the art of distraction into a business model. And while you're sipping a cocktail and soaking in the view behind the scenes, there's a whole list of tricks happening you'd never guess. So grab your towel, but don't hang it over the balcony, and let's dive into 15 cruise secrets cruise lines hope you never find out. Because if you love cruising as much as I do, being in the know might just save your trip and your wallet. Number 1. The bingo trap. Bingo might sound innocent, harmless, like something you play in slippers with a lemonade in hand. But cruise ship bingo? Oh, it's serious. These games are packed with hype, flashing lights, and jackpot dreams. But here's the catch. Unless you're playing every session from day one, your odds are basically floating in the buffet gravy. The real prize money? It builds all cruise long and peaks during the final session. That's when the big jackpot drops and all the serious bingo warriors come out. Some people literally wait until the last game to make their move like it's the casino final table. And if you plan on using one of those nifty digital tablets instead of paper, arrive early, like skip dessert early. Those things sell out faster than loungers on sea days. So unless you're in it for fun, love shouting bingo in public, or don't mind watching Janet from Deck 8 win another tote bag, play it smart, wait it out. The last game is where the gold is. Number 2. Towel trouble on the balcony. It starts so simple. You've had a dip in the pool, the sun's shining, and you hang your towel over your balcony railing to dry. Feels like the ultimate cruise vibe, right? Except, that towel might be the reason your cruise freedom gets revoked. There was this older couple who did just that, hung up their towel, and the next thing they knew, they were banned from using their balcony for the entire rest of the trip. No fresh air, no morning coffee with ocean views. Just a strongly worded letter and a locked balcony door. Cruise lines take this stuff seriously. Hanging anything over the balcony is a big no-no. They see it as a safety risk, a fire hazard, and honestly, a PR nightmare if your towel ends up in someone else's cocktail 3 decks down. So, yeah, you might think you're just drying your swimwear, but the cruise staff might see you as a one-person weather hazard. Play it safe. Use the drying rack in your cabin and leave your balcony towel free. Unless you really want to spend the rest of your cruise peeking out the sliding door like a grounded teenager. Number 3. Repurposed leftover food. Cruise ship buffets are a thing of beauty. Piles of food, endless variety, and that magical feeling like you can eat 4 lunches in one sitting without judgment. But what happens to all that food when the trays start to empty and guests start rolling back to their cabins in food comas? Well, not everything goes to waste. Some of it gets a second chance at life. Yesterday's untouched roast vegetables? Hello, hearty soup. That pasta that didn't quite make it into someone's stomach? Boom. Pasta salad with a new personality. Look, it's actually a smart move. Cruise ships are floating cities, and food waste is a big deal at sea. Repurposing clean, untouched items helps keep costs down and reduces waste. But let's just say, it's not exactly featured in the cruise brochure. So if your day 2 chicken salad tastes mysteriously like day 1 chicken casserole, just smile and appreciate the creativity. You're basically eating a buffet remix. Number 4. Spa sales pressure tactics. You walk into the spa thinking you're about to melt into the table, maybe drift off during a gentle massage, and leave feeling like a boneless chicken wing. But right when you're most relaxed, bam, the upsell begins. Suddenly, your massage therapist turns into a beauty product ninja. They're holding out a bottle of $89 eucalyptus muscle oil with the urgency of someone selling extended car warranties. "This is what I used on your shoulder," they whisper. "You need this. It changed my life. Your knots were practically crying." And just when you think you've politely declined enough times, they slide over a package deal for 3 more treatments. Free consultation, 10% off today only. It's like a spa wrapped inside a multi-level marketing pitch. So if you go for that Swedish massage, enjoy it, but bring your polite, no thanks game. And maybe your wallet's lock code, just in case. Number 5. Invitation-only hidden bars. You know that feeling when you're walking down a hallway and see someone disappear through an unmarked door like they've just entered Narnia? Yeah, that wasn't your imagination. Some cruise ships have secret bars and lounges that aren't listed on any deck plan or app. No signs, no menu boards, just vibes and a guest list. These aren't urban legends, they're real. Cruise insiders, sweet guests, and those with the right loyalty status sometimes get quiet invites to these hidden spots. Meanwhile, the rest of us are elbow deep in the crowded pool bar line, trying to order a mojito with 5 other people shouting over the steel drum band. It's like a speakeasy at sea. So if you ever get invited to a private tasting or members-only cocktail hour in some oddly named room that sounds like a perfume brand, go. You're about to step into the Hogwarts of happy hours. Number 6. Onboard services not run by the cruise line. Think that fancy spa or glitzy gift shop is part of your cruise line's hospitality empire? Think again. A surprising number of services on board, like the spa, the art auction, even the photography crew, are actually third-party companies. Basically, they're leasing space on the ship like mall kiosks. Except instead of phone cases, they're selling deep tissue massages and $1,200 seagull paintings. Here's where it gets tricky. If you buy something and later realize it's broken, weird, or wildly overpriced, the cruise line might shrug and say, "That's not on us." Because technically, it's not. So yes, your ship is full of surprises. Just don't assume the name on your cruise card is running the whole show. Sometimes, the person giving you that $300 facial is basically the beauty version of a freelancer at sea. Number 7. Port cancellations with no refunds. You booked the cruise for that one dream destination. Maybe it was Santorini, maybe it was a private island, or maybe it was just anywhere not your hometown. And then, the captain announces a slight change of plans. Translation? Your bucket list stop has just been replaced with an extra sea day and a game of towel folding in the atrium. Cruise lines can cancel ports for any reason: bad weather, political unrest, or let's be honest, cost cutting. And no, you don't automatically get a refund for that missed port, even if it was the highlight of your trip. So if you're dreaming of sipping something cold in a hammock under swaying palms, maybe don't post the countdown on Instagram until the anchor actually drops. Number 8. Cruise cameras are everywhere. Ever feel like someone's watching you? On a cruise ship, they probably are. From the moment you board, facial recognition scans track you faster than your ex stalking your stories. Hallways, elevators, pool decks? Yep, all monitored. And some ships even use drones for crowd control. But here's the kicker. Your balcony might not be as private as you think. Depending on the ship's design, people above or across from you might get a front row view if you're out there doing the cha-cha in your robe. So maybe save the full moon yoga for inside the cabin and wave at the camera now and then. Big Brother is definitely aboard. Number 9. Limited medical capabilities. That fancy-looking onboard medical center? It's basically a floating first aid kit. Got seasickness? They've got you. Twisted an ankle in salsa class? Also covered. But anything beyond basic boo-boos? You're looking at a very expensive helicopter ride. Medical emergencies at sea mean evacuation, and without travel insurance, that ride could cost more than your entire cruise. Plus airfare, plus emotional damage. One poor guy needed emergency surgery and was airlifted mid-voyage. His bill? Let's just say he could have chartered a private yacht instead. So, pack the travel insurance. It's the least glamorous thing you'll buy for your cruise, but the only one that might save your bank account. Number 10. Limited fresh water supply. Cruise ships don't stockpile crates of Evian below deck. Most of your water, yes, even the shower stuff, comes from desalinating seawater on board. It's high-tech, it's efficient, but it's also limited. If the desalination system breaks down, suddenly, that long, steamy shower turns into a polite splash. On longer voyages, conservation becomes even more important. You might hear the crew subtly nudge you with reminders like, "Help us go green," which basically means, please don't flood the ship while singing in the shower. So maybe skip the 30-minute shampoo meditation and save some water for your margarita ice cubes. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to write "cruise" for you in the comments so I can personally thank you for watching. I seriously appreciate you all so much. All right, let's keep cruising. Number 11. Hidden fees. You thought that room service pizza was included? Surprise! There's often a sneaky delivery fee tacked on, even if the food itself is free. Want a second entree in the main dining room because you couldn't decide between steak and salmon? That's adorable. And also, sometimes, not free. These extra charges are like popcorn in your luggage. They show up everywhere, you didn't expect them, and they multiply. From towel rentals to onboard texting apps, those little fees nibble away at your budget faster than you can say unlimited drink package. Number 12. Crew workload and burnout. Cruise staff are superheroes. They remember your name, your drink order, and somehow always have a smile, even if they're running on 3 hours of sleep and caffeine fumes. Behind the scenes, it's a whole different story. Crew members often work 10 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, for months at a time. They share tiny cabins below deck, live under strict rules, and have very limited downtime. And while most guests are lovely, they also have to deal with Karen from cabin 7203 asking to speak to the captain, again. So when your room steward folds your towel into a perfect baby elephant, tip them, appreciate them, they've earned it. Number 13. Cruise contract loopholes. You know that long wall of text you agreed to when booking your cruise? The one you definitely didn't read? Yeah. That thing gives the cruise line powers that would make a Bond villain jealous. They can change your itinerary without warning, search your cabin without asking, or even kick you off the ship, mid-cruise, without a refund. Yep, your vacation dreams could be replaced by a very wet ferry ride back to port, and technically, you agreed to all of it. So maybe next time, skim at least page 1. Number 14. Cruise contract perks vary by country. Imagine this. You're sipping margaritas with your new cruise bestie from Canada, and they casually mention their free drink package, flexible cancellation, and $200 onboard credit. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, wait, what? Cruise lines offer different perks and policies depending on where you book from. So while you and your Canadian friend are on the exact same cruise, your terms and treatment might be totally different. It's not personal. It's international fine print. Number 15. Hidden morgues and jails. Yep, every major cruise ship is legally required to have both. If someone passes away during the voyage, which happens more than you'd think on cruises full of retirees, the ship has a refrigerated morgue. Not next to the ice cream machine, don't worry, but still, it's there. And if someone gets rowdy, breaks the rules, or just decides the hot tub is a great place to yell conspiracy theories, they get escorted below deck to the brig. Yes, that's the official word. It's not exactly Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's also not the spa. Creepy? A little. Necessary? Definitely. If you learned something new, or even just had a laugh, please give this video a like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you want to keep uncovering cruise secrets, check out this next video. See you on board.